Tennessee has landed their first transfer portal target. It is Qua Moss, the nickel defender out of Kansas State. We're going to show some film cut-ups and also go through a scouting breakdown of him. Let's get into it. Qua Moss comes in at 5'10", 185 pounds. He will be a true senior next season, so just 1 year of eligibility left. Last season for the Wildcats, he had 11.8% missed tackle rate, which for his size isn't too bad. 21 run stops, which is nice. 59.5 reception percentage allowed, 2 interceptions, 2 pass breakups, and 49.9 NFL passer rating allowed, which is very nice in coverage. Let's get into the strengths. He's very willing to take on pulling offensive linemen. He's an aggressive player, a great blitzer, had a massive hit for a sack against Iowa State that forced a fumble. He's got solid eyes in zone coverage. He showed alignment versatility as well. He played mostly the slot corner position, but he also played as an overhang star defender. He played at deep safety. He played at outside corner. He can really do it all, but he'll probably be a nickel defender here for Tennessee. He's physical at the top of the route. When receivers or tight ends get into their route break, he's able to get hands on them in a relatively clean manner and not draw many penalties on that. He's a solid block shedder in the run game. Maybe my favorite part about him is he plays with good outside discipline in the run game. That was a problem for Tennessee's secondary this year in run defense. They consistently gave up the outside shoulder of the blocker and allowed the ball carrier to sprint outside. That wasn't just an issue for Tennessee's defensive backs. It was also an issue for their linebackers and their defensive line as well. He's a quick accelerator, so when he does get beat, he's able to recover, especially on whip routes and slot fades, routes like that. He's physical against screen blocks. He'll come up and fire on a slot blocker and can blow up screen plays, which Tennessee's definitely looking for, that physicality in the secondary. He's aware of the football, especially on slot fades, able to get his head turned around and locate the football and make a play on it. He triggers really quick on slants. That's part of that acceleration as well. He's able to fire downfield and close that space between him and the receiver, make a play on the football. And he never gives up on a play, whether this is chasing a guy downfield to make a tackle or recovering in the middle of the route. He never gives up on a play. Some of the weaknesses, he is a lighter player coming in at 185. I would like to see him get to that 190, 195 pound range. He did take a bad inside angle against GT Concept against Iowa State, but that was really the only bad run defense angle I saw him take on his tape. The size, which we talked about, not only with the weight, but with the height as well, it can give him problems when he's covering tight ends. Of course, tight ends are going to be bigger, stronger players, so that is a limitation for him, but he covered tight ends quite a bit for Kansas State, so they clearly trusted him to do that, and he did have some nice reps against tight ends. He struggles with more elite deep speed, which you don't see too much out of the slot, but you do see sometimes, so just got to keep that in mind as well. He's not an elite athlete, but he's definitely SEC caliber, and he does get stretched a little bit on longer horizontal routes versus the speedier receivers. So, that deep speed that we talked about, as well as that horizontal speed on more elongated routes can give him some trouble, but he does have that quick acceleration to close the gap on most of those routes. Overall, Qua Moss is a really feisty defender. He's like a gnat that just gives offenses trouble. I really, really like this pickup for Tennessee. I'm really interested to see how he fits into Jim Knowles' defense, and he should be a very productive player for Tennessee in 2026.